Hello and welcome to my guide on how to make the Skybuilders tools in 6.05. So the first thing we want to do is get the gear from the patch from 6.05. I would recommend personally to get the newest 560 gear and to at least have a couple of melds, primarily like CP melds, because the macro I'm going to show you is you're going to need certain amount of CP for the macro. So these are my stats: 3,346, 47 craftsmanship, and this much control. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you the macros I use. So for this example, let's go for leather worker. Okay, so for leather worker, first you need to equip the augmented. Oh, this part is I already have the augmented weapon, but you need to get the augmented first. So you need to craft this one, and then you have to craft this one. So I'm going to show you. Let's say you want to craft this item. You use this macro, execute. So it does trained eye, groundwork, and groundwork. And that's it. It's that easy. So I use this macro for all these recipes for all the 4 stages of the to get the Skybuilders tools. All my materials, I just either like go, for example, this swallow leather. If you have a lot of like retainers and stuff, you can send your retainers to gather all these materials. So like here, I will show you. This part, the oddly specific, these ones, I usually buy them from marketplace. They're not that expensive, depending on your server. If you have a bigger server, it'll be more expensive. I would recommend you to like look up on other server like market boards. I personally use here, I'll show you. So if you come here to level 9, if you have a level 90 retainer, you can just come here and then oh, this one is busy, so here I'll show you on the other one. This one. Okay, so assign venture, hunting, and then you look for the material you want and then send it. And I believe the quantity is based on the item level of the gear. So the higher item level you have, the higher quantity of items you can get from retainers, which are really useful. I usually send my retainers to like gather like crystals. Right now I'm running low on the wind crystal, but yeah. So the next part of this, once you've done that, you only gonna need like for step 3 you only gonna need 90 of the materials, because you craft this and you turn this in. You're gonna get 90 out of 20 crafts, so I need only 18 of these to get 90. And then for this you're gonna need 21, which is gonna turn into 105 items, and then you turn in that 105 items plus your weapon into the Skybuilders. This one, no, not this one, but like different one. It's gonna be, let me see here. Yeah, Sky Sunk. So this one right here. So I'll go on a carpenter for this case. So you need to equip the weapon first in order to craft this recipe. This is 4-star recipe. This used to be really hard. end of Shadowbringers, but since now we have the new gear, it should be easy. So in order to do this macro, you're gonna need to have at least like uh, 650 CP, and whatever melds you can get. I know like I am personally using the melds from Ash 10. I'll link his video on the melds down in the description so you guys can see. But here's my melds. And all my weapons like basically the same. I kind of went overboard, but this should be even easier next patch when we get to the 2-star level 90 crafting gear. But and the food I use is this one, the cunning craftsmanship drought, which gives me 21 CP, and I also use this Taito. Yeah, this one I cannot pronounce it, but yeah, you get that, and then you use synthesize. Let's go here, synthesis, and then here's the macros I use. So this macro I looked up online and I couldn't find any like anywhere that uses a macro for this 4-star recipe. I couldn't find anywhere. I looked up on YouTube, I looked up on Google. So I found this first part on the one of the crafting FF14 craft website or somewhere, I'm not sure. But the second part I made it myself. So basically what I do is I hit the first one. Also don't do what I just did. I actually didn't consume my food, so that was a fail. So here you always first wanna like consume your food. I sometimes forget to do that, and then bad things happen. It's okay, not a big deal. So here we'll do it again this time. Just gonna wait for the macro to finish. The macro consists of two parts, but since I have, if you have Dalamut plugins, you can get this plugin called Next Macro, which makes this part really easy. It basically makes it so that it automatically uses the next macro in line, which is, in my case, it's the 87. So after 86 comes 87, so it uses this one. So you'll see here, so hit this one and then hit the first. I personally like using some of the Dalamut plugins. I would recommend you to get at least the market board one. With that, you can check out the cheap prices like in Cross World. I know that the queues are really bad right now, so even transferring between servers takes at least 30 minutes sometimes. At least for me, I'm in like big server right now. So it uses the second part. So beforehand, you had to do this manually because of this like certain conditions and stuff. But since we have a lot of, in Endwalker, we have a lot of stats, and see, we are almost maxed out our collectability. This is very easy. It became very easy. So yeah, and then what you do is you turn this into this NPC. First you need to get the, once you have this tool, the Sky Song Soul, you talk to this NPC in a firmament. You have to unlock firmament to come here. I believe the quest to unlock firmament is in foundation, and it's somewhere right here. This is where you also like unlock Imperium, and then you talk with this guy and you unlock here. Anyways, you come here and then you speak with her. You get the quest. I usually skip these quests since I already done them once. And then you come to this guy, and then yeah, see, so to get the 3 collectibilities, you need only 1230, and we got like 1400. So we turn this in, and boom, we already have like 3. So on average, you only gonna need like 20, I would say, because 20 times 3 is 60. So but if you feeling unlucky, or if you have like lower gear, you might only get enough for like 2 per turning. So I would suggest you get more oddly delegate from the market. I don't spend my scripts on this, and then these ones are really easy to gather. These ones I'll also show you how to get them. You get your miner or botanist, and then you come here, and then you travel to Diadem. You go over there, over here. Where was it? I think it was here. Yeah, there's an easy rotation here. You basically like go like 3 islands, and then like keep gathering stuff, and then occasionally you get this auger, which is funny. I'll show you in a bit. It basically like one shots enemies. It's pretty fun to use. But yeah, I'm sorry if this video is kind of long-winded. I just want to show you like how to do this properly, or because I was looking stuff online and I couldn't find this any type of guides. The only guides I found was a couple of Ashes videos, like for 5.45. So here, um, okay, so I need to go on a botanist here. Okay, the botanist is right here. You just come here, and then you get this stuff. See, great for artisanal Skybuilder log. Click enable quick. You can even go like blessed harvest. I usually do this sometimes to get more build, but I don't think it's worth it. You just like eat up a lot of cordials. So yeah. So once you gather a lot of this, so here's another one. You can get these ones. This I believe the cocoon is used for the weaver stuff. So here you see the cocoon. Yeah. So you come here and you gather all this stuff. And then once you're done, there's another one over there. The mining stuff is over there. I never done the mining here, but yeah. Once you're done, you just exit here, leave. You unlock the diadem through these NPCs here, and then once you're done gathering, you come here, No, this NPC. You do auto submit. It basically like submits all the materials you gathered. You get like a Skybuilder scripts and then points. Back in the day, this was used to for the building out the Guardian housing, but since it's no longer like it's no longer like relevant. Uh, it doesn't matter the points. You can get the scripts and then buy some stuff, and then you do request inspection. And then what that does, it actually like approves the materials, so you can now use the materials. And then you basically make these items, and then you turn them in, and then get really nice looking tools. Here, I already done like 2 of them. I've done a blacksmith one, and I've done armor one. And my botanist one. The gathering ones are a bit different. The gathering ones, you have to go and gather every single like thing. I believe it. Oh, sorry. This is for different a relic. So for the gathering ones, you do pretty much the same thing. You open this up. Uh, uh, and then no, you open this up, and then you go to Sky Steel tools, and then you go and gather this stuff here. Like you go gather. None of this stuff is like timed, so they're really good. And then later on, when you get to this part, this like is unspoiled mode, so it'll require you a lot of like cordials. So cordial, yeah. A lot of these materials like apricot, aloe, trillium, rosemary, a lot of these materials you can gather in Diadem, and then make this yourself. Reason you don't want to get this from the, I know you can get this with the seals from your grant company, but I would not recommend it because it's like 4 minutes long. But if you can get the HQ version, it's like shorter recast time, and it actually like recovers like 350 GP instead of 300. So I would recommend crafting this HQ. Which, by the way, you can craft any recipe with that macro I showed you. This one. Yeah, you do this, train die groundwork, and then you make that the 4th year. And then for this year, you just make the use this macro. You can just remove this next macro if you're not using the plugin, and then manually go 1 and 2. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. I'll make sure to make this type of videos if they're helpful, and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.